Hey, what's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Lil King. Riding High with DJ Lil King. Riding High Podcast. Back with another late night episode, you know what I'm saying? Got my kinfolk in time, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time actually meeting them in person. We've been chopping it up on social media, on text messages for a couple of years now, but we ain't never got to formally meet in person, you know what I'm saying? He been putting it down with the Corpus rap scene since the mid to late 90s, hell, maybe even before that. We finna find out, you know what I'm saying? Special guest up in the building tonight. Had to get him on tonight. I know it's late, y'all, but had to get him on tonight. He's back on the road, headed back upstate, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow, so had to get him on the Riding High Podcast. Hey, y'all give it up one time for my dude, my kinfolk, Mr. Sir Tones.
Yeah, what's up with it, man?
What's good with it? What's good with it, man?
Chilling, living life, man.
For sure. How was your trip down here?
It was cool, successful. You know, we made it. God willing, you know.
Already. Just coming from the fight down there, how was that?
Fight was cool, you know what I'm saying? A good experience. The main event was kind of shaky, but hey, it was good.
Hell yeah. So where are you originally from?
Born and raised in Corpus Christi, Texas. In Leather Housing Projects. Started on Tanner Street. Moved up to Winnebago, Tuskegee. Then moved on back to Tanner. Then had a stint in Northside Manor. And then, hey, that just stomping grounds.
So as a kid, you always lived on the North? You never lived nowhere else other than the North as a kid?
As a kid, we had a little stint, I want to say, his neighborhood, like in 14th Street.
Oh, shit, already.
Yeah, it was 14th Street, but it wasn't that long. It was maybe about a year, and then we moved back to the north.
Already. What was it like growing up as a kid for Sir Tones? Growing up on that north side.
It was very adventurous. You know, being bad and trying to find something to do, but it was family oriented. You know, in a sense, you know, you'll get together with your family members, you know, people cook and you get to chill. And then had a stint of being bullied. And then, you know, had to come up out that stage, started taking taekwondo, started fighting, you know, finding my way. Then also dabbled in dancing.
Oh,
you know.
Shit.
Yeah, I was big on, you know, with the James Brown, MC Hammer, Bobby Brown. You know, I mostly deal with, footwork wise, but it was like just trying to find a way in lane, hey, just being a little kid, trying to figure things out. Also, always been aggressive in a sense, like football, but picked up basketball, but from the aspect of defense and rebounds. That what gave me a chance. Made AAU teams just because of my aggression. I was a hustler. My favorite basketball player is Dennis Rodman.
Already.
That's what got me on teams. So I was fortunate at age 12 years old, was on the north side running things. We played second. We lost to Corpus Christi Lakers with Jamal Lucas on the team.
Already, yeah.
But we got second to them in San Marcos, and we advanced to the Nationals, which took place in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. So we all was like little NBA stars. But, hey, like I said, having that defensive mentality and rebounding stuff, that got me to travel. So, hey, it's cool.
Damn, so you went to Nationals in AAU basketball at what age?
12 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a 12 and under bracket. So we went in, I want to say we went in maybe 56 and came out 32.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was a humbling experience. We got to do some. Our coaches was Larry Porter and Keith Lewis.
Oh, shit, that's what's up. That's
yeah.
what's up. How was it, like, being young, like, getting to travel around the U.S., you would say, to play basketball?
Yeah,
like, most people just, like, Boys and Girls Club or Bengals, you know what I'm saying, or TCRs. How was it, like, being able to get out of Corpus and hell out of Texas on some basketball stuff?
It made it feel special because the camaraderie was pretty cool. You know, we had to raise money, of course, because a lot of us, you know, the backgrounds we come from, hey, we did it all, man. We posted up churches and went to the mall. It's like, hey, it was pretty cool. So to be able to go places you actually felt like you were a celebrity because, you know, you had people greet you in, you had your name, you know, a plate to say your name, your team, and you getting people helping you with your bag through the elevator.
Y'all staying at hotels and all stuff like that?
We got to stay in the DoubleTree. Man, that shit was like fortunate. It was great. Like, hey, those chocolate chip cookies they was giving you, and people treating you, seeing people all walks of life, race of people just treating you, welcoming you. That was pretty cool. Like, hey, I love it.
Yeah. So, what middle school did you go to here?
I went to Winseal.
Did that AAU translate to like middle school basketball, or y'all was all like on separate schools?
No, it was separate schools.
How did y'all do in basketball in middle school at Winseal?
Well, as far as Winseal, I was just defense, man, but because I was really football.
Already.
But I was aggressive. Like, people, they wanted that aggressiveness because I was hustling. Like, if you needed a hard foul, that was me. You needed that rebound, it was me.
Yeah.
If you needed to take a charge, that was me. Like, I didn't mind putting my body on line because that was out. Like,
you gonna get down there and do the dirty work? Hell yeah.
Like, cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my basketball, like, far as my basketball career ended out the 9th grade.
Okay, so did you start like playing like AAU basketball before you played football? Or did you ever play like any city league football or anything like that?
Started with football. It was like a flag football thing, and then I kind of had a little stint in AAU. So I played with Stephen Fillmore.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
When I was young, but you know, just dabbled in it, and then you graduated, went to 7th grade, and then 8th grade. So my standout year became really 8th grade, because in 7th grade year, I was a cornerback, but I really wanted to play running back, but I wasn't really given that opportunity. But I kept telling people, hey, I can play.
Yeah.
So we had it was a guy named Sean Roeder, but you know what I'm saying, later changed his name to Sean Knox. He was a duo running back and quarterback, and they had him doing that, you know what I'm saying, running the offense in that matter. But
yeah,
he left. Then Farron Williams, being that his father was the coach, Coach Williams, he took over as a quarterback, and I got my shot. And
oh shit, that's what's up.
I was fast, so it was like I could run to one side of the field and you reverse on you and go to the other side. So it was like, yeah, here I got.
So 8th grade, you got switched to running back?
Yeah.
And you showed out?
Yeah, I was fast as fuck.
How did y'all do that 8th grade year? Y'all go to like cities there? Or
yeah,
like...
we got we lost to Driscoll. Most definitely, we lost to Driscoll. I fumbled, and I didn't play with no glasses. I wasn't even hip to contacts back then, so I fumbled the ball literally on the ground. I'm circling around the ball there. They picked the ball up and ran, and they beat us.
God damn.
But we was able. Driscoll lost to Martin that year, but we beat Martin.
Alrighty.
So that probably put us in a transitional, like, 3-way tie.
Yeah.
We made it to the playoffs. We did pretty good. Like, I know our 7th grade year, we was Coast City champs, and 8th grade year, we had a decent team too. So, yeah, it's decent. And then you know what I'm saying, when I went to Roy Miller High School, played freshman football.
How was it like getting ready to go to Miller? Like, was it like we're going to Miller, like we're going to like.
Yeah. So at first it was like, you know, you got the animosity because you got your sister schools. Like, you had Winseal, you had Driscoll, you had Martin.
Yeah.
Like, you had different people. So we was all against each other. Then you forcing us to have to come together. To make one team. And they was picking us we was just gonna be dominant because our track records of the schools. But it didn't formulate like that because everybody was on some other things, like couldn't work together.
Yeah.
And then we went through a transition of having our coaches change too. Because I went up to varsity at 10th grade as a cornerback. But my behavior got me, you know, bumped down, and they were looking to expel me. So I ended up going to junior varsity, excelling junior varsity. 11th grade year, I got my chance again, became a running back. We played against Robstown. On the 5-yard line, I made a cut to the left. When I cut back to the right, I got hit, pop, broke my foot. Football career over.
Damn, junior year.
Yeah, and in my sophomore year, I was on a track team. We made it to the regionals on the 4x100 relay. So, but yeah, after that, my junior year, everything just kind of like went out.
So you didn't play no more sports after that?
Nah, my pride was hurting, man. Like, because I went back my senior year. I went from a starting running back to the practice team.
Damn.
I went from an anchor on the track team to getting burnt, smoked by Jeremy Breelove.
Damn.
Jeremy Breelove had never beat me in no race up until that point. That man smoked me down the field and back. said I quit. I'm gonna go back to go work.
Yeah.
But the only discrepancy that I say in the sense that bothered me to this day, we go through life, whatever. That year I was a homecoming king.
Oh shit, that's what's
so
up.
I became the homecoming king my senior year. But I should have been on the field playing.
Yeah.
But hey, I was working at Vic's Hamburger. The lady, she came through the drive-thru and she said, "You won." I'm like, "I won what?" She said, "Congratulations, you're the homecoming king."
Yeah, while you at work.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was a beautiful thing too. But hey, life is about lessons. So,
yeah.
But yeah, growing up, I stayed active. I always stayed active. Like, shit, I played soccer.
Did you always like keep a job back then too? Even though whenever you was like doing sports?
Yeah, I had the summer job. Back then they had summer jobs.
Yeah,
you go to school for 4 hours and you can work 4 hours and you get paid the whole 8 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in that program.
Damn, that's how that worked?
Yeah, that shit.
So you go to school for 4 hours
and you
work for 4 hours,
yeah,
but you get paid for
8 hours.
What?
Yeah, and they didn't tax you. They didn't tax you back then.
Oh man, that's live.
Yeah, I started working. I was 14 years old, and then I kept
Where you working at 14?
Los Encinos is where they had me at first. So I was working at the recreation center.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
And I would catch the bus from the north side. Me and Mark Jackson would catch the bus, go out there. The alternative school used to be on the I guess like off of
Airline?
Yeah, airline.
You talking about Corpus? Yeah, alternative school.
So
where Lowe's is right now. Yeah.
So we had to go there for 4 hours, to work on people's skills, learn different stuff. It wasn't no summer school there. It was just something to have an access to your trade that you're doing since, comprehension skill and different things, building and all that. So we did that, and then you go to your job.
Did you leave Miller to go to alternative?
No. I was never in alternative. It was just a summer program.
Just a summer program. That just started over there. Okay,
the program was called Step and Peace.
Okay.
So that's just where the location you had to go.
Nah, really?
Yeah, my pops didn't play that shit. I had to, what I'm saying. My mama was strict too, but my dad didn't play that shit. I had to have them grades.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No.
Hell yeah.
Shit, grade. You passed the play, and with my daddy, 70s wasn't even gonna kick it.
Yeah. That's how my pops was. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start getting into music?
Well, music first and foremost, like I took a custom more, like I said, to dancing first.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. How'd you get into that?
I always been like one of that active kid, want to do stuff. So like I said, once I seen the James Browns and seen the Bobby Brown, MC Hammers, I'm like, man, because growing up, a lot of motherfuckers, I see they dancing, but they want to shake their dick. I'm like, I want to do something different. I always want to be different.
Yeah.
So I just say start working on my feet, and I loved it. So that basically was an outlet for me because growing up, I was kind of shy. Most people think I'm not, but if I knew you, I speak. But I was kind of shy, locked in my own bubble.
Yeah.
So the thing is that allowed me to come out my shell. So my great aunt, my aunt Faye, she used to put these plays like she put this. I want to say these. It's not a play, but she put these semi like musicals because she would do stuff for like Christmas programs. She would do stuff for different holidays. She put different things at Booker T. We'd be at Booker T. Washington, and she'd get collected of family, friends, different stuff. And with Miss Pauline, all of them, we'd just do structured things. So I got to dance. So I would block people out. Yeah. And I ain't see nobody, and I go, bam.
For those that don't know, because I don't even know, what was Booker T. Washington?
Well, Booker T. Washington actually used to be a
segregated school, if I'm mistaken.
Back in the day, but
yeah,
I didn't attend it. It's like generations before me.
Yeah.
But the building was still standing there. Moving forward to what it had became when I was coming up, it was High Echo.
Okay.
It was the program High Echo, which I didn't attend. Like I actually went to pre-K, but it was a High Echo. It was the same building, but it was named Booker T.
It was still Booker T. Because my grandma actually went to that Booker T. Washington when she was in high school.
So it still kept. It was still standing.
Did it later on become like a daycare or something? If I ain't mistaken.
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the building still standing or it's gone now?
No, I think the building not there no more.
Already.
Yeah. It was like there on the north.
So Booker T was like a place where they would like have different
plays.
Like, already.
Man, like I'm saying, but you was able to showcase
your talent. Express yourself.
Yeah. So you had people doing comedy. You had people rapping. You had people singing. But it was organized. It was structured. Like literally, we get in groups and you would conduct stuff. Like you do it. Like so, it was like gearing you up.
Yeah.
For as far as excelling
like theater arts, excelling in like theater arts and stuff like that.
A fast course. Like
I
remember. I know a lot of my family members gonna laugh. Like in the Christmas time, they always had me. I had to say 6 geese lay. So 6 geese lay, like that was my shit.
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, it was all structured in that. Like I remember me and my sister Stephanie, we came up with a routine. We was dancing to Escape, Just Kicking It.
Already.
So dancing started me first. Don't having that stage fright.
Already.
And then far as music in a sense, I used to always listen to oldies and R&B.
Yeah.
Like rap, I really wasn't into rap. I would hear stuff, but I needed an outlet to express myself.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So the way that came about, my boy Sha One, he like a brother to me.
Already.
At that time, his name was DJ Slick. I used to always go to his house, and he lied to me and told me that, because I guess he was ashamed of the way his voice sounded.
Yeah.
He told me that the person I was hearing on the tape was his next door neighbor, and I was like, man, he dope. He go hard.
Yeah.
And then finally he came out and told me, I didn't think you would like it or not, but that's actually was me. I'm like, man, I want to start rapping. But at that time, I was taking the liking into 3 6 Mafia, Bone. So everything I was doing is trying to rap fast.
How old were you at this point?
I'm like 14.
Okay, so the dancing kind of started when you were like 10, 11? Or earlier than that?
Little kid.
Did you ever get it? Were you ever in any like dance crews or anything like that?
I wasn't in no dance crews, but I was in talent shows and stuff.
Okay, bet. That's what's up.
Man, talent shows got me. I'm winning pizza parties.
Damn.
I'm winning,
You winning talent shows with the dancing.
Man, that was live, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It was live coming up.
Hell yeah.
And then, like I said again, shit, just doing stuff, and it's keeping people together, keeping people happy.
How did you meet Shy One?
I met Shy One at Winseal Fine Arts. We went there. I met him in 6th grade.
Already.
So,
and that's whenever he was showcasing you like the music and stuff like that.
Yeah, we go there. But the ironic thing with the Shy One thing that most people don't know, so me and him built a relationship into music. But later on, what we found out as we was going, our fathers had a connect of music. His father played drums, and my dad played drums. His dad was an upperclassman, my dad was a lowerclassman.
Oh, shit.
They used to battle for first chair. But I didn't know that they had that connection with music. Yeah, I didn't know they had a connection with music. So fast forward for us to be able to connect is crazy because they didn't collide our words together. It just kind of happened organically. So, I would always go over there, and it was an outlet from leaving the hood to go, because back then, being in the hood was one world, and you go outside of that bubble, it like you was going out of town. Yeah,
hell yeah.
So I would go to his house, and they welcomed me like family. And
they had the studio over there, or what?
He had a studio. Man, this dude was playing. He started producing his own music stuff like around 4th and 5th grade. He had a Casio. He taught himself. He had a Casio computer. Keyboard. Teaching himself how to stuff. Like he built his own studio. His label was In My Room Records, and he had a studio built up in his house. And he young. And then we would do demos and stuff on a karaoke machine, and it was like, hey, development. And it's like I said, when I first started rapping, I would say a little jitterish thing over here. It was more having the charisma and the energy, but I really wasn't saying a whole lot of words.
Already.
I was just trying to emulate what I was hearing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So that started in late 96. By 97, in a sense, when I really started writing songs, really, my first song I wrote in 1997 is called The P Family. So I used the instrumental. Back then, the cassette tapes, you could have a single and then you had an instrumental.
Yeah, yeah.
But Genuine, his single, I'm a Bachelor, which I'm off the album I'm Bachelor, it was Pony.
Okay.
And I wrote P Family, and the hook going, we the P Family, on the mic that we see, be keeping it on the real for the 97 tip. And I had everybody structured on I wrote it up on the paper. I had my sister, both of my sisters sang it, my cousin Tamika sang it, my brother rapping, my other sister, I had them doing stuff. Everybody had parts was coming in, and I wrote it, and I was serious. I didn't play. I was it was on point, and we kind of structured. That was my first actual song I wrote.
Who was the P Family? What was that? Who was that? Oh, that was just your family?
P Family, is just an abbreviation for Perry family.
Okay, bad.
It was just who was there, and hey, we're gonna do this, represent our family, and kind of wrote some song. Even though I really didn't have a structure at that time, I just wrote it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
And see, I always took a liking to writing anyway. Like, far as, because that's a form of expression for me. Writing was just, hey, say what I got to say. Because sometimes I just couldn't let things out. Because when I do try to let something out, it come in the form of anger. So I want people to feel what I feel, but it was like, it didn't really add up to nothing, positive in a sense.
Freak was saying something about with In My Room Records, Shy One was doing like No Limit style CD covers.
Man, yeah, he was doing like pen to pixel, like, yeah, real talk. He man, that dude was true. I'm like, bro, we literally sitting in he started in middle school, but when I really started to blossom with what he was doing me was in high school. So I'm walking around with CDs in high school. And yeah, he would.
That was of your work?
Yeah, like he would come and do stuff like, hey, get together and do stuff like hey, masterpiece, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, we even did a group project. It was Jay Styles and 5 Cent, which that's Willie Nichols. We had a group called Styles Incorporated.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at the cover right here for. Yeah. It's all pen and pixeled out too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that. How did that even come together?
So when we was in high school, somebody told Willie that he should rap with me, and then they told me I should rap with Willie. But we knew each other.
Yeah.
We're around the same neighborhood. And I just walked up to him like, hey man, they telling we should rap together. Let's rap together. He was like, man, fuck it, bet. So we linked up. I lived on Winnebago. He came to my house. As he was coming to my house, he brought Jay Styles to me like, hey, you know Mark? I'm like, yeah, he run track.
Yeah.
He play basketball.
Yeah.
I didn't know Marcus rap though.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, he rap. So I was like, fuck it, let's go ahead and do shit. So we literally start structuring shit and said, hey, fuck it. So we all had different styles.
Yeah.
And so we just called it Styles Incorporated. But at that time, like I said, my development of music wasn't up to par to them. But I had the charisma, I had the drive, and I was about grinding. You was not gonna tell me what I couldn't do. Like people, you sucked in it. Yeah, I hear you, but you're not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. So and we just constructed a little CD or whatever.
Yeah. So Styles Incorporated drops. How old are y'all at that time? How old are you at that time? Because I'm looking at the cover and y'all look like y'all fucking like some mid-teenagers and shit.
I want to say me and Marcus, per se, we like 16, 17, and Willie like 17, 18.
And that kind of caught like a little bit of traction, like around the city type shit?
Well, not so much the city, just around school in a sense, like high school or whatever.
That's what's up.
Like,
I say around the city because the project is still talked about to this day.
It did gain traction though too, because I remember I have a cousin named Anthony Williams. He was promoting shows down at the Center Theater
already,
and this when Little Troy was still hot
already, and
I guess he didn't take me serious or whatever. And I was like, hey, put us on the show, and I guess jokingly he was like, you ain't ready. I put you on, but we already had a CD because I always want to be showcase ready.
So, look professional.
Yeah,
type shit.
I was always on point. Yeah. So he was like, "Damn, put y'all on." So shit, we got to open up for Little Troy at the height of Little Troy, Center Theater. We was still in high school. We was on the radio.
Damn,
like, that shit was dope. Like we just had the charisma.
What was y'all single off of that one that y'all had on the radio?
No. The interview, like
y'all did radio interview. Oh shit, that's
like,
what's
they
up.
let us be on the radio.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It wasn't no music really played.
Oh, really? That's what's up though. Shit, y'all still got on the radio to talk about it.
That was dope though.
Hell yeah.
Like it was dope.
In high school on the radio talking about music shit. That's dope as hell.
That was a good look.
Did it feel like damn, this music shit might be like kind of like working out for me type shit?
Well, for me, like I tell people, I was never really looking at music in the sense of making money and because I didn't know nothing about that. Me, personally, it was a way to express myself, vent, and I was serious about it.
Yeah. Like
I didn't know anything about no music business. I didn't know. It was the love and the passion. I want to share things with people, but like, hey, I got this. I come from this, and hey, ain't no stereotypes, and this is where we gonna go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it led to that, but that group was like short lived. It disbanded. Everybody. I stayed with Shy One, and they kind of went their own way. And after that, that's when the Mr. C. Cause I used to go by Mr. C, MYSTA-C.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I came up with IMR Finance, and I came out with my CD then.
Was that Mystic World?
Mystic World was basically a combination of me doing freestyles on a karaoke.
Okay.
And he pressed it up. He put it on a cassette tape.
Okay. Damn, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
it was a cassette tape.
So the one that you saying was before Mystic World?
No, Mystic World is first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Already.
But it was more of me trying to figure out my lane.
After
I'm freestyling.
because
I'm just
okay.
freestyling. Because like I said, I'm still trying to learn structure. So Willie Nichols actually the one that showed me how to structure a 16.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was like. You know, write a 16. I'm like, what the fuck is that? He was like, man, let me show you. Like every 4 bar, I'm like, I ain't really understand it at first, but I was like, I get it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And I was formulating the structure on how to write.
Oh, really?
So I would do it. But like I said, a lot of my earlier stuff, that shit was a bunch of, hey, I say growing pains.
What was your impression of Willie at that time?
Shit, Willie was before his time. Yeah.
Still in high school.
Yeah, like he was before his time. Like, very intellectual, wordplay, metaphors. He know the structure, his voice, his cadence, stage presence. Yeah, he was way ahead of us.
Yeah.
And Marcus Johnson, Jay Styles, he was right there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was right there too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was the late bloomer as far as finding myself, but like I said, I was determined. Like my thing is, this is our group. We're gonna do this. We're gonna show up. Like you wasn't gonna tell me no. No doors gonna be closed. No nothing. Like I'm gonna do this. So I was passionate of it, and at that time, as time developed, I just started learning on what's name. Instead of trying to emulate this sound, I was like, man, I gotta find me.
Yeah.
So I just thought I adjusted to pain because that's just where it is. I go through things. Like I tell people, as life, turn into anything, like I suffer in silence. So I had to find that key element. I'm just gonna keep it real. I can only be me.
Yeah. So Mystic World was basically like a whole bunch of freestyle.
Freestyle, yeah. Me just figuring out, figuring things out. It was more freestyle on a karaoke.
Was you going by Mr. C with Styles Incorporated?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir Tones. So the thing is, with the Sir Tones thing is, so most people know me from elementary up to my high school year. Most people know me as Curtis Perry.
Oh shit.
And then, I was being nosy one day. My mama, she had the child support papers. I'm being nosy looking on it, and I seen child's surname. It say Tones. I said, who is this? She said, that's you. I said, so why my name ain't this? And she like, it ain't been changed in the courts. But the courts already, since 1983, it was already solidified that, hey, that's your last name.
Acknowledged, basically.
But you had to pay the money.
Oh, okay.
So me and my dad, we had a tight relationship. So I was like, shit, let's go find out. We went to go get the original paperwork and everything, and it only cost $40. I'm my father's only child, so I was like, you know what? Shit, I got to bear my dad's name. So the way Sir Tones came about, I was like, I want to be respected. Call me Sir, last name Tones.
Oh, really?
And that's what it came about. So, like, most people come up to me, hey, Curtis Perry, Curtis Tones. I'm like, yeah, I'm the same person.
Oh, really?
Like, you know. But as today, I've been Curtis Tones longer than I've been Curtis Perry.
Oh, really?
So, basically, when Sir Tones, when the introduction of Sir Tones, I had found my way. At that time, I can write. I know the structure. I come up with hooks.
Before we get there, so what comes after Mystic World?
Mystic World,
is that the transition to Sir Tones? Or
No. At the Mystic World, we had like this little sampler CD he put together. Shot One, it was like Mystic Players.
Okay.
Because at the same time, Shot One was discovering himself too. DJ Shot One, DJ Slick. Well, he was DJ Slick first, and then he went to DJ Shot One. Then he went to Shot One. So in the mix, we doing different things. So he would try to, come up with like compilations and samplers, just keep us relevant and get known. And mind you, this man didn't charge us a dime.
Damn.
Like, his parents was very welcoming, treat you like they own, hey, make sure you were straight, as far as something to eat, drink, your well-being, you took care of. That's what I said. And I say he's very much underappreciated because Shot One is overlooked. People, I know people do their list and talk about MC, but he's very much known. He might not be a key market person here with people, say liking, But outside of Corpus Christi, that dude is very known. I'm talking about, I've been places where I see women got tattoos with this man, his graffiti name on him.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people speak real highly about him, and I've also heard like a lot about the shows that he would do, like how he actually like puts on a fucking like show
yes.
type shit.
I'm like, this dude very, very particular about the lighting,
the
smoke,
yeah,
the props, what he has on, costume changes, to sequence of songs, and highs, lows. He do the mixing. He produces his own beats. Like he shoots his own videography. Like he do everything.
Yeah,
it's a one-stop show. So I'm like, I think people really need to give it, big it up to him.
Hell yeah.
But but as far as like I said, after Mystic World, it was the Mystic Players compilation, and then
was that like more of like written, or that was still y'all were freestyling?
Well, they was writing. Me, like I said, I would just try to freestyle.
But you just stuck on that, like, man, fuck that. I ain't finna be sitting here trying to write around.
No. It wasn't that. I was just, like I said, just trying to find my way. Like I still didn't really know how to structure a song.
Okay.
So it was like fast course, like it's like assessments. Like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I just get in here and do this. They were like, I just do what you do, and I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay, bet.
So it was like, yeah. And then as time progressed, within the sequence of us doing the Styles Incorporated project, I got stuff that I was freestyling to come to I'm actually starting to write.
Okay, bet.
And you can tell, you could tell of, the structure, because you can be like, hey, okay, he sound like he's saying something. And other stuff, you be like, this dude got run on sentences.
You could tell the difference between the songs that you freestyled and the songs that you wrote on already.
So it was like, finding my way. The Sir Tones thing, that didn't really come about. Sir Tones really come out to 2005.
Okay.
That was my coming out party of having my own. So I wouldn't, much love to Shot One with the In My Room Records, but it wasn't no contract or nothing. It was just a verbal, I'm dealing with you. But when Sir Tones came about, that was Sir Tones Entertainment. And that was me finding myself. And I really was coming with stuff, writing, going, that beat. He produced most of the project, along with I got Hellbound Productions produced a lot too.
Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe. Gabe is my dog, man. Gabe is another person that you got to give kudos to Gabe. Gabe welcomed you in his home, his wife at the time, like she was welcoming.
Okay, so if I ain't mistaken, I interviewed Droopy and he says that he whenever he got over there, some of y'all were already over there, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a melting pot.
That's crazy how, exactly. That's crazy how all this is like coming together, bro. That's dope as hell.
It's a melting pot of people
dope.
that he deal with. Like it was very welcoming. Like you come in and man, it was very welcoming. But Gabe tips the hat on. Like, hey, he shot me out the other day on the internet off a freestyle I did.
Really?
That's my bro for sure. Like, so yeah, it's just a melting pot and stuff. But like I said, Sir Tones, like I said, my coming out part was 2005 with it and finding my way. And I was never a person that was greedy or selfish.
Yeah.
So everything I did, I kept family first.
Already.
So I'm trying to sketch up names and stuff. So first we came out with Southern Made Commission.
Okay.
But then I got this cease and cease letter in for some people somewhere, and I was like, what? Because they call themselves Southern Made. I'm like, trust me, I ain't even tripping. We switched that real quick to Black South Commission.
Okay.
And we happened to be doing a song, and
when you say we, who's you referring to?
We it's family members. So it was at that time it was my cousin Derek Ramsey. It was my cousin Roy Brown, which is Bubba.
Already.
My brother, which is Michael Perry. He went by Tom at that time. It was Squill was kind of like in the mix.
Already.
He ain't really found his way, but he was in the mix because, that's blood.
But this
related.
is like you taking a step out on your own, like trying to start something on your own.
Yeah.
Already.
But I've never, like I said, on my course of I've never been a selfish person. Like I never even want to be a solo artist. Yeah. Like the first Sir Tones album is like 3 parts of things. It was supposed to be a duo, something with duo.
Yeah.
Then it's supposed to be like a collective, a group. And it was like me, like, man, I'm investing my money in this. I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
Hell yeah.
So I had to put a project together. But yeah, they was around. Like it was also Wild Bill, which is Billy Jenkins. He was around, and we just tried to put together something. Like I looked up, my inspiration with the Master P's and
hell yeah.
I love the DJ Screw concept of
not really yourself.
But I really wasn't about no paperwork. Like I didn't want to tie people down. I'm like I ain't trying to mess nobody over. I just want you to come get something off your chest. We from the same walks of life. It's commodity. We family.
If we make some money off this shit, we make some money. But this is about more than just making money at this point. Yeah.
Because I really, like I said, I got into it for love and passion. Like I was one of them artists that I would go to local shows, bro. I would stay there from the beginning to the end.
Oh, really?
Like that was just my whole thing.
Yeah.
But far as after that, we formulated, because with the name change to Black South Commission, it came about in the song. We was talking about Black South Gorillas.
Okay.
And I was like, man, we black, we're a family, we like tribe, like gorillas, we stick together. So Black South Gorillas. So we came about with that and we formulate that. And we did a mixtape in 2007. It was called a Black South Gorilla Family. At the time, my cousin D-Nell, he was, singing
the hooks and shit.
Yeah,
hell yeah. He can sing his ass off, man.
And then it was a girl named Desire. She was stationed here. She from Baltimore, but she was stationed here
already.
And she started singing with us and put together a whole thing with a family. Cause I'm all about family. That's what I was structuring, a famly.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And we did it. You know what I'm saying? And see, Desire messed with my cousin Marcus Perry Plex.
Okay.
He did a song with her first, him and Marcus Johnson's brother, VJ.
Okay.
But respectfully, I went to him, I'm like, man, would you mind if she joined us if y'all not doing nothing? He was like, yeah, we just did a song, yeah. So we came together and I put it down with me. So and we used to have writing sessions. At that time, I did smoke marijuana, and I also was still doing workout. So I kind of did it together. I had like boot camp sessions.
Oh shit.
So basically, it was like, you come to my crib, we got to do push-ups. Motherfucker talking about, you blowing my hot, man. We can smoke afterwards. It's like, you can smoke before you want to, but you got to walk through the door and you got to do push-ups. And I didn't care if you was just company that was coming through. If you were part of what we got going on, you had to formulate the same thing.
Yeah.
So you had to do push-ups, hit the weed, we writing, we going in. What you got, Kevo? What you got?
Yeah.
And we going, at that time, that was my cousin Charles Perry, which he went by Young Trouble. He later went to Young Trouble. Yeah. And then Squill, Bub, my brother, Derek Ramsey, Billy still was in the loop. Like with Derek and Billy in that scenario, it was kind of like New Edition.
Yeah.
One was like a Bobby and one was like Johnny Gill, and then we kind of came together.
Oh, really?
It wasn't no going back and forth. It wasn't no complication. It was just one time this person be available, this time available. But it was like, hey, I kept everybody in the loop because to me, loyalty was everything to me too. If you mess with me,
yeah,
I'm gonna still deal with you, like no matter what.
Where was y'all recording that back in them days?
At 2007, we was recording at Metropolis Studios.
Oh shit!
Because I was on some professional stuff. Like I'm telling you, I really was on some. We gotta do this. Like people had a smoke break. Hey man, put that cigarette up. Come do this. We gotta do this. Hey, now time is money. Hey, we gotta do it here. Like I was really on some structure stuff.
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
I got old videos on YouTube. You kind of see me talking. They were like, man, dude, like, not today. I don't really be talking, but they say I was on some Diddy shit, like keeping people structure, like be on time because time was money. Like I was the orchestration. Like I was coming.
Like this money coming out of my pocket.
Yeah,
shit.
And we going.
They ain't got time to be this motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, so we really had to do it.
Yeah,
But yeah, we on that level we got CDs pressed up, and at that time I was the first person that ever came out with CDs, so they really didn't understand the structure. People was giving CDs away, losing shit, different shit.
So basically, you came out with a structure where you got such and such amount of CDs pressed up, and you basically fronted a certain amount of CDs to each person as if it was like some work, and then you basically come back, and then once you them gone, I'm gonna give you some more.
So, but here's the thing too. it wasn't. I couldn't pay people.
Yeah.
So that was a form of payment.
Exactly. So I'm gonna give you this for wholesale, and you go sell it for retail, and you take yours
your money.
Exactly.
But the deal is that we come together like the Screwed Up clique in the sense like a camaraderie of brothers. You're not signed to me.
Yeah.
We do this product together. What you make, you invest into your project.
Okay.
And what I make, vice versa. But the concept, I guess, they wasn't ready for it.
Already.
So it was like people losing CDs, giving away CDs, whatever. And it's a lesson learned.
Already.
Like I didn't hold nothing against. I'm not big on none of that. It's like, hey, everything's a lesson.
Yeah.
But what I got into it at first for is because it brought us together and want to say that, hey, people got talent, we got talent too, and it's our family.
Yeah,
we got singers in there, we got rappers, we got writers. Like, we talented. We can rock a stage, we can do a lot of things. So that's what I did. And along on that same project, my cousin Felicia, she could sing her ass off too. Felicia McGee.
Is she the one who sung "The Truth Lies in the Scripture"?
Yes.
Okay.
She sung on that. She sung on the BSG mixtape. There's So Much Drama.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that hook was written by my cousin LaMarcus Perry. I asked him, "Hey, Kenfo, can I have that?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead, use that." So we collected different things. We worked on different things, like
come together, like is what they would say, like ghost writing. Like it ain't really like ghost. You can call it ghost writing, but I hate the term ghost writing, especially whenever it's just people coming to term.
Yeah, like agreements
and throwing ideas at each other. Like, hey, let me change that word to this word.
Yeah.
Hey, change that sentence to this sentence. Like, that ain't really ghost writing. That's rap. That's art. To me, that's art.
It is art, and we create and we keep each other on our toes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was like, what you writing? And you had to come hard.
Yeah.
Like, had to come hard.
Yeah,
It was like, you had to come hard. So, like I said, it was just trying to find my lane. By that time, man, I was writing my ass off. Like, because I could write hooks like it ain't shit. Like, soul, because me, like I said, R&B and soul was my first thing. So I came up with the soulful shit.
Yeah.
I wrote that shit. I used to tell my wife, hey, man, get out the room, and I'm going in.
Oh, shit.
I just be writing shit, and we bump off each other. I'm like, hey, I got this. And I'm a delivery driver. So, shit, I'm on the road coming up with stuff. Hey, I got this. And just come up. Because I always said, man, no disrespect to any artist. I was just like, y'all can't fuck with us. And with family, you can't fuck with us.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the thing. And we did shows, like I said, we wasn't getting paid, paying our dues.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff like, because I didn't know anything about that. Me, I'm like, I'm getting on this motherfucking shit, expressing myself doing shit. Like, I would make money just by selling our CDs.
Yeah. Like,
when I came out with the Search Home second chapter, one of the beautifulest moment was I went to it was through Buccaneer Parade. I was walking down. A lady bought a CD, and she said, "Can you write it out to my son, and can you sign it?" At that time, I ain't never did a signature.
Damn.
I said, "What's your son?" And she told me her name, and I signed that bitch. I said, "It's on."
Damn.
And even when that CD came, every individual that was on that CD, I gave them a box of CDs. And I was like, dog.
And that was the second one?
Yeah, no, that was the first one. I'm going back to the second chapter.
Okay.
I had that construct. I'm like, look, I'm going to give you CDs, and that's your payment.
Okay.
That was your payment. At that time, it wasn't even about them coming out with their own CD.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm going to pay you. Like, I'm going to pay you with these CDs. You got a box. It was like a box of 30 CDs.
So whatever you sell, you keep on your
own. And that's your payment. Yeah.
Okay.
For
but
helping
you said
me
it
out.
wasn't even about putting them to
Nah. At that time, on the Search Home second chapter, it was just, here's my form of payment for you for helping me out. So whatever the fuck you want to sell these CDs for, go ahead.
Oh, really?
And shit. That's we went from that. Cause like I said, I spend my own money, man. I work my ass out, spend my own money. Nobody never gave me nothing outside of shot one, open the door, showing me love or whatever, with the in my room stuff. But when it came to when I started doing my own stuff by myself, I paid my own fucking money. I made sure, like, I didn't get no burnt CDs. My shit actually was replicated.
Retail.
I did.
Ready.
Had it had the inserts. It had the plastic on everything. I remember I had a conversation with Immaculate. He was selling this CD. He was like, "You got the plastic on it too?"
Shrink wrap.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah. He said, "How you do that?" And I told him or whatever. Cause like I said, I feel like in life, man, we students first, and you can do a little teaching, but you always got to still remain a student.
Yeah.
You always learning. You can learn from somebody, and I put him on game on that, and hey. Because I used to always see, back when we ran track, the high schools would link up like before they beginners in rap, like Immaculate, even Muddy Water Wayne. Dwayne was like small or whatever, but we was freestyle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We always freestyle at the fucking track meets. Always. We link up. That's what we did. Freestyle. And it was just like camaraderie. Like, hey, cool. But that was coming up because that's what you had. You needed an outlook. It wasn't about banging this and fighting and shooting. Nah, it wasn't that. You knuckle up back then.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, but yeah, music transcended, like, for me, just finding my voice. And like I said, I've been through shit, so it's like it was easy for me to write shit, come up stuff. So yeah.
Shit, we'll come back to the music, but I'm gonna go back real quick and then we'll come right back. What was it like growing up? Whenever like, did you grow up on like the north side, or cause like they say like north side, Hillcrest, like what like?
Well, the north side of town.
When I think of that's from someone who grew up on like the south side and the west side. When I think of like north side, I think of like the north side of town. Yeah, but sometimes people get offended whenever I guess they're from Hillcrest and you say, "Oh, you from north side."
Yeah, but Hillcrest is still on the north side.
Exactly, it's from the south side. That's how I'm looking at it.
It's still the north side, but it's just sectioned off in sections. So the thing is with Hillcrest, as far as the projects, the thing that separated us was them train tracks.
Yeah,
them train tracks. But it's still in the north side of town because it's in walking distance.
Okay.
But the thing is, that's a mental condition they put on us anyway, because you on the same side of town, north side, but cross these tracks, on one side of this track, you go to this elementary, you go to this middle school, and vice versa going the other way. Okay. So I grew up in DLF housing projects. So
is that like right in the middle?
Yeah, it's in the middle. Yeah, because you had Big Northside Manor.
Yeah.
Then when you come down from Big Northside Manor, you had
Little Northside.
You had Little Northside. You had the new projects, Dear Leathers. That's the new project. They call it new projects. Then up the street was the old projects.
Yeah.
So all that collectively, we had to go to the same elementary, which was Solomon Coles Elementary, and we had to go to the same middle school. We got bused to what they call the east side.
So you didn't go to Crossley?
Well, I went to Crossley third grade year because I got into some stuff like
at Coles.
Yeah, I got bullied. And I basically told my sister, I'm not running no more. So I took a steak knife to school, had it in my backpack, and my little brother, I showed him. He was in kindergarten. He told his teacher, Miss Bernard, and that whole frenzy thing. I had to go. They were trying to expel me permanently from school, but I had to go before the school board, and they got that situated. So
you just had to transfer schools and
shit?
Yeah,
the second half.
Already.
So when I went there, I went to Crossley my third grade year in the second half.
Already.
Yeah. So, but that was my only stint with that because I was welcome to go back.
So you weren't? Did you really see like any of like, or was there like really beef between like Hillcrest and Northside and shit like that?
See, I didn't see that as a kid because you was a kid and you stay active because we did a lot of things together.
Already.
Like it's like they had their own world, their own bubble of their own activities, and we did it too. But the thing is, when you come together, we had common grounds. Like we'll go to TCR's, we'll go to TCR's pool.
Okay.
Like so, it was like you went to the same parties, you went to the same pool parties,
same recreation,
same recreation. Even though they had different recreations too, smaller, but collectively, family members are all entwined with this. So they gotta, me growing up, I'm seeing card games, domino games. So they coming which way? Even some people from the West. Because a lot of people that live on the West, they came from the North.
Yeah, exactly.
So
hell yeah.
Collectively, it was like you mashed up.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I said it was division, but far as my eyes, when me coming up, it wasn't a division in that sense. Because even when we lived in the projects, we had problems with people that lived in Northside.
Oh, shit.
They be like, y'all can't come over here. So we had to knuckle up. We had to fight.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
So you did see a little bit of it type shit.
It was friction, but you kind of got over it because once people seen that a side is not going to, budge, it's like, fuck it. And then the common, to me, the common ground with my age is sports.
Yeah.
Because, back then, you didn't play no football with no goddamn no pass. It was throw up. Throw that bitch up and catch that bitch and go.
Hell yeah.
No pass, no. I don't care if it was a concrete slab, it was the dirt, the grass. That's what we found solid. So we would go to each other's shit to do that. And then plus, like I said, a lot of our parents or grandparents, they gamble together. So you had to.
A lot of them probably went to high school and shit together too and shit like that. Hell yeah. Did you ever play like any of the Northside Night League basketball league?
Yeah,
I
was in Northside Night League.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
See, the Northside Night League was my opening ticket to start getting to AAU.
Okay.
Yeah, because they saw me. They saw me and was like, man, we can use you on our team because we love your hustle. We love your determination.
Okay.
Yeah, because football is my number one thing and track is my number two. So that gave me something in between.
Okay.
So as a kid, fuck it. Anything to have an escape for being in the hood, I'm with it.
And that's where they saw you at the Northside Night League showing ass, and they asked you to be on the AAU team.
Yeah, I'm hustling, hard fouling, everything. Like,
yeah.
So I got my opportunity to do that.
Hell yeah. All right, ready. Let's go back into the music. So after, like you say, the second one that you had pressed up, you give everybody the CDs, what the money they supposed to make, they supposed to invest into their own projects. Shit doesn't really work out that way. What's the next move for you? Do you like say I got to focus on myself and do away with everybody, or
I still wasn't on that. Like,
okay,
in that transition too, the reason why we didn't like follow up anything, Desire ended up leaving. Two of the members, fell into some criminal stuff,
some legal trouble.
Yeah, so it was like you had to put it on hold. And as far as that, I just started really kind of focusing on working and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I bounced back with a project in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped an album called True Lies in the Scripture.
So that was like after a 5-year basically hiatus?
Yeah.
Already.
Like I would do shows and stuff or whatever and features and stuff, whatnot, whatever. If people would hit me up or whatever.
But it was basically the shows that you were doing with just music that you had
already done. Yeah,
already. So 2012, 2011, 2012 basically starts coming around and you start getting the spark to do something again. How long of the process do you go into, like the writing process, the recording process before you actually drop the project?
Well, back then, it didn't take me long.
Okay.
Because it came to me. That album, my father passed away in 2007.
Okay.
He was 44 years old. That was a driving force. I was like, I got to do something to dedicate to my father. So a lot of that stuff was coming.
Oh, really?
Songs were coming.
Okay.
Like I would came up with concepts. At this time, my cousin Marcus Johnson, he didn't got some beat battles under his belt. He hooked up with Nick. Gotta get his name right. Excuse me for that, Nick. Fuck.
He was a producer?
Yeah, he big. Everybody be going to him. Fuck, I can't think of his name right now. He gonna kill me. He one of my favorite artists too, like in Corpus. Fuck. He was in Third Coast. Damn, I can't think of his name, man.
Only ones I know from Johnny Moon.
Johnny Moon. My apologies, Johnny Moon. My dog, but Nick, yeah, his name, he clicked to me right away.
Already.
Yeah, but now, Johnny Moon, Plex, he linked up with Johnny Moon after he won his first beat battle, and they started doing so. He got good in beats, so he started.
So you talking about LaMarcus?
Yes,
because you had said Marcus Johnson, so you meant LaMarcus Perry.
No. Marcus Johnson was on the rap tip, but LaMarcus Johnson is my cousin.
Okay.
Like, cause he was affiliated with the BSG stuff too.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He rapped. He actually on the song.
Okay.
But he got into the beats and he came on these beat CDs. Every beat he was coming, man, it shit like it was talking to me.
God damn.
It was talking to me. I made a song for my sons, shot a video. I made a song for my father, which was one of the hardest songs to do. I was fortunate. I think I don't know nobody else really did. Like, I'm not saying I'm the person that ever done it, but as far as I know in the city, I think I'm the only person that I know that did a song with their mother and their aunt.
Oh shit!
Yeah, on that song "Why Must You Struggle." That's my mom and my late aunt. They sang in the chorus. I wrote that chorus in my grandmother's house, and so I was fortunate. That's on the CD. So it was like beats he was coming out. Everything was just coming to me. I was like, man, I had to. And Joe Smack, Joey Hernandez, he produced True Lies of Scripture, the title track.
Oh, really?
That was a dope what's name. And like I said, I remember that. I was sitting at my kitchen table. I called my cousin Felicia. I said, Kif, I got a hook for you. And she was like, let me hear it. I started singing that bitch. I was like, ooh. So yeah, she loved that shit. So it was just gelling together because it was time overdue. I had to do it. Something was telling me I got to do this.
So that was you would say that started in 2007. So that was almost like that project that you dropped in 2012. That was almost like about 5 years worth of work.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Like build up through life.
Damn.
Because like everything with me is about life.
Yeah.
Like,
so you were just like you say at that point you were really focusing on working, but you would just like take time out to do a song every now here and there, and then just keep on working, and then every now and then do a song, and then eventually just said, "Fuck it, it's time. I got enough body of work. It's time for me to put it all together and do something with it
and
already."
But like I said, it correlated with life. So it was like whatever was going on in life, I had to talk about it. Like it's like I said, for so many times, like I said, I feel like I'm an underdog when it comes to music. Like, and I always tell people, hey, to each his own how you feel. I'm like, hey, I have a place in this when it comes to Corpus Christi rap. So I just tell people, don't forget about me.
So was that like your first real solo project?
Yes, like that I can really call like something that wasn't just over here.
Like a compilation that you called a solo project. Yeah. This was like really like a solo project already.
Yes.
And you were still living in Corpus, or you had already gone at that time?
Nah. I was living in Corpus. That was my last project I did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Already. Hell yeah.
That CD. And see, when people hear the title, True Laws of Scripture, people are like, oh, it's a gospel album. I'm like, no, the concept of it is I'm speaking my truth.
Yeah.
And, the Bible, they say the Bible is scripture and it's, what I'm saying, it's life, whatever. So I'm giving you me. I'm giving you my word of me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the truth lies in the scripture, because when you pick this cassette tape up, this compact disc, and you jam it, you're going to hear my life. You're going to hear the pain. You're going to hear everything. Yeah. So that's what it was. And I'm like, yeah, I got to make it. So in the visuals, man, a lot of my visuals, I got love. Like when we shot, because I'm realistic. So when we shot Why Must We Struggle, the video, we actually went to the Loaves and Fishes.
Okay.
Behind there is a church, and it's also, we had like right there, it was like a fence and stuff. All that stuff was there. I use real stuff. So when homeless people really slept, I got a cardboard and laid on it like they really. It was an umbrella that was already there. I used real stuff. I wanted to be realistic.
Which video was that one?
Why Must We Struggle?
Already.
Yeah, I played a homeless man, so I wanted to be real. But I didn't shave. I was rough. At that time I still had hair. I didn't get no haircut. I took my shirt, man. I put chocolate syrup on it, and rubbed it like I was fucking dirty. Cut some pans up. I'm like, it's gonna be real because it's a message. At that time when we were shooting, my Uncle Mickey, which is Patrick Terry father. That's Patrick Terry, Fat Man.
Boss,
yeah, that's my cousin. His father came out and he was like, Curtis, what y'all doing out here? I said, we're shooting a video. My head started going. I said, hey, because he was like, if y'all get thirsty, come in and get some water. I said, yes. I said, can we shoot in the church? He was like, yeah. Bam. I started putting together. So I told everybody, I want the concept to be that of our struggles, our meeting point will be in the church.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to find solace at the church. So Soldier Swiss, which is Derek Ramsey, in his storyline, he was going to be on hard times that he had to basically live out his truck, which it was my grandmother's van we used in the video. Me, I was a homeless man. And my cousin Tony Teasy, his character in the what's name, he was doing better than us. He barely getting by. He almost on his down luck, but he feel like he still gotta give to get his blessing.
Yeah.
And he telling his story. So in the video, you see I'm a homeless man. He give me money, but our meeting point, we all come from different walks of life. Our meeting point was at the church.
That's what's up.
So it was like that was a concept, and like I said, to me, that's one of my best songs, like favorite for me, because like I said, I did the song with my mom and my aunt singing the hook, and I got to shoot a music video, and I performed live in concert with them.
Damn.
And, my aunt, she's no longer with us, and my uncle Mickey no longer with us. And if I ever really want to see them, look at that video.
Where was this concert at?
We had what is it? Let me get it's on off of Weber. What's that damn Theo's?
Already.
Theo's.
Y'all had opened up for somebody. It was like a local show.
That was a local show.
That's what's up. And you took your mom and your auntie out there and they
performed
with you?
Like I put my whole family was on that damn. We was rocking it.
God
damn. Rocking it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, I want to ask you this too, because you said whenever you started going by the tones instead of Perry. How did you end up choosing Sir Tones as your rap name and not just the name like you say, okay, I'm gonna go by Sir Tones because it means something as far as like as the person I am? How do you decide to not differentiate, but decide to go with Sir Tones as far as like the rapper?
Because like I said, I always felt like I was an underdog when it came. So I felt like I had a lot to prove. I had a lot to prove for myself, number one, and to others, like, hey, I can do this. So I felt like I wasn't getting respected. Okay. So that's what I said. I was like,
so as Mr. C, you felt like you weren't really getting the respect you really deserved?
Well, with Mr. C, I like Mr. C. But the thing is, at that time, you start hearing different names. So I'm from the South. I really wasn't prevalent to a lot of East Coast people. I found out it was a DJ named DJ Mr. C, and, you know, rest in power. He just recently passed away. But I heard his name, and then my last straw was, it was this man called himself Mr. C. He made that song, Slide to the Left.
Oh, shit.
So I like, Mr. C. nah. And at that same time, I was transitioning to last names.
Oh, really?
So I was like, what I was always already going through, how I felt in music, I want to be respected. So, you know, when you greet people, you know, the way you raise, you know, with mannerism, yes, sir, no, sir. I'm like, sir, call me sir. My last name Tones. I brought it to everybody. They was like, we love that. We love that.
Oh, really?
And it became a staple. I'm like, that identified me.
Oh, really?
I'm like, hey, I'm a hold that out to because I'm Tones.
Oh, really?
And that's what it came about.
Hell yeah. Did it have anything to do with that, or did you maybe even think of like you hear like tones, like music tones or musically? You ever like tried to put it together and never thought of it? Like,
not when it came. Not when it came.
Because I kind of honestly, I always at first that's what I thought it was. Like it mean, like Curtis and shit. I come with the motherfucking not necessarily the tunes, but like the tones. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come with some dope music shit.
Nah. Like I said, it just came how I felt like I was unappreciative, and I just want to be. I want to stand out. Like, hey, this is me. Plus, like I said, with the Mr. C too, that was my ending of when I was with Shy One.
Oh, really?
So I had to differentiate. I wanted to be taken serious and didn't like, hey.
And it was just time for a new hope, new beginnings type shit.
So that's why the title is called Second Chapter.
Oh,
because
really?
The first chapter of me, you knew me as Mr. C.
Okay.
And then the second chapter is like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh, really?
So the True Lies of Scripture, I just kept it going. Like, hey, we on some chapters and we're going to keep it going. So I just called it True Lies of Scripture.
Oh, really?
So,
Hell yeah. All right, so you say that the 2012, that was the last project you had dropped?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you write a book or something like that?
Yes, sir. I wrote, I came out with a quote book entitled Hope, Helping Others Prosper Every Day.
Okay.
I always wanted my bucket list. I wanted to write a book. Just really didn't know how to come about it. One day I went to the bookstore. I happened to see some quotes that was written by Malcolm X. I was like, oh, so I can do this.
Damn.
I was inspired by it. And I was like, shit, I'm finna go with it. Because, you know, my mind is always going. I'm always saying quotes. I'm like, man, bam. Well, and what I want to say about that is I have a cousin. He passed away, Skinny Minnie. His name was Kevin Favors. He used to send all the family members, inspirational quotes, whether it's from the Bible or wherever you get it from, his quotes. And I took a liking to that. And I remember I used to tell my cousin Felicia, I'm like, hey, that shit tight. And like, we need that. And I'll send her quotes. Say, Kenfo, people can hear that. People need to hear that. You can help somebody along the way with that. And I'm like, shit, you know what? Hell yeah. And that came along with the same time when I seen the book. I was like, shit, I'm putting this out. And I just came with it. Came with quotes. And I
These were quotes that you were just making up on your own?
Yeah, that's my quotes. Damn. Yeah.
That you were just coming
into my head, yeah.
Already.
80% of the quotes came when I was, in my comfort zone, my second home, which is the gym.
Oh, really?
And I would just have my phone, write it down. And one day I was like, I'm going to get this published. And it totaled out to 63 quotes.
Damn.
So that was the first book. The second book.
How did you go about like getting it published and all that stuff like that? Like,
I went through KDP. Which is associated with
because
Amazon.
Let's talk about that a little, because
yes,
this isn't just like, okay, I got 12 songs ready. I didn't hit up a graphic designer, got my artwork done. Now I just hit up just go to some website online, upload the tracks, upload the artwork, and then they'll send me 100 copies of my CD in a week.
Yeah.
This don't work like that, right?
No, the structure is almost the same because it's publication.
But if you're trying to get it published, it's way different than just trying to do it independently.
Yeah, no, you can do it independent because what's the name? They offer an independent service. Amazon.
Okay.
It's called KDP, which is associated with Kindle.
Okay.
So the way that works is
so you put yours out independently?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because when you say KDP, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like you do like some like, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
It's an independent platform to allow independent writers to put their material out
without having to go through a big publisher. Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Only thing they charge you is your printing costs, and you set the margin of your book.
Oh shit!
And that's how you get your that's how you get your
compensation.
Like
that already.
You gotta fill out the same thing like taxes and everything.
Already.
You know, but you choose your form of payment. What you gonna get? You want them to mail you a check. They insert it into your bank account, or you just keep it in an account.
So do you you got the book like typed out, and then you get your artwork done. You send it off to them. Do they have to approve of it and all that stuff like that?
You do everything on the computer. Like you have a flow mat you have to follow. So you have different paraphrases of books. You upload the files.
Yeah.
You have to make sure the size of the book is correct that you want. You put that in it. Then as far as your artwork, you put that up there. Then they'll get like 24 hours to go over it to see if it fits the size.
Yeah.
And you get to choose if you want to be on Kindle, you want to be an auto book, you want to be a hard copy, you want to be paperback. See, when I first did it, the only option that was available to me at that point was only
digital.
No, it was paperback and Kindle.
Okay.
But now you could do auto book, you could do hard copy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they distribute it out for you across the web. So
yeah, that's what's up.
Barnes and Nobles, Target, Walmart. Yeah, you get touch the market.
So Amazon is changing the game to where you don't even need to have the big name fucking publisher help you. They're changing the game on another level.
On independent level, for you can get your if you want to get your feet wet in a sense.
Okay.
So because there's always ways you can because
somebody throw you that $1 million for that book or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
But you still can get it on the ground level though, because it's still a hustle thing. Because at the same, it's just like we just slaying CDs out the car, walk hand in hand.
Yeah, because this lets you know like where you stand, like with what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's a good look, folk. Hell yeah.
And then I came about my second book. It's a children's book. Me and my wife co-wrote. So my wife, she told me, she was like, "You gonna ghostwrite for me?" I said, "No, ma'am." I gotta check that off my list. I want to do a children's book.
Yeah.
I said, it's her story. We sat down on her story. I was like, look, I'll write it for you. I said, but the thing is, you got to write something too.
Yeah.
And I fill it out. I fill in with you or whatever. So that way we do it together. And we went on and came out with a book. And that book is entitled, I'm Beautiful, I'm Special, and I Love Myself. The premise of the book is, she said when she was young, she felt insecure. And, her mom and aunt was the characters in the book that came to uplift her, telling her you beautiful or whatever. So, it's something to uplift, children who are predominantly little girls.
So uplifting books is what you're into, like writing type.
Well, in a sense,
because of the inspirational quotes types like that. That's why I
said. And it's everlasting though too, because it's like about living a legacy. So that's gonna live on.
Yeah,
it's gonna live on longer than you here.
And both these books are available on Amazon.
Amazon, yes sir. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Nobles. It's across the net. Wherever the books are found, that's where it's available.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. So, have you done any more books after those two?
I have another book. I have another book that's written, but it's not. It hasn't been
published yet?
Published or no illustration.
Okay.
So when people don't understand, to write a regular book, you gotta flow match you follow whatever. But the thing is, a children's book can get costly. Like ranges starting from like $650 on up to $2,000, because you have to remember the illustrator, they charge by page.
Oh yeah, because on the children's book, you got to put the pictures. Yeah,
pictures.
Yeah,
it's chart by page, so it can get costly.
Yeah.
So, but I do have another book that is already written, but it's just, like I said, I need the illustration and I need the.
That's a children's book.
Yeah, it's entitled "Good Morning, Son."
Oh,
and
really?
The premise of that book is basically, I think we got to get back to the root of having mannerism and respect. So it's basically a father and a son having a conversation. Son around 11, 12 years old, where he getting to understand, have a mannerism and getting a little taste of the world. But he have questions and we talking. But I'm making sure that in the story that he keeps himself, with respect. So knowing that respect ain't given, it's earned. And I'm asking questions, basically asking him, do he understand? So it's not like I'm just telling you stuff and you just going, no. Because I use the same concept I did with my own children. With my children, before I discipline my children, I will always ask them, hey, you know why you in trouble? Yes, sir. Why? And they would tell me, okay, now come on and get the discipline, whatever it may be. So that's the same concept. Because like I said, I was raised with mannerism. Like so many people tell me, oh, I'm not old. When I tell people, oh, yes, ma'am, I'm like, when did mannerism, when did me reaching out and telling you, ma'am, had an age limit?
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if you was 2 years old or you 100 years old. I'm still going to say yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Still going to say yes, sir. So that's just what it is. I feel we lost that. We lost that sense of that. So I want to be able to leave my mark. Hey, because you start with the kids. Because these days, these handhelds got them on another planet.
Yeah, facts.
It's crazy, chaotic. But reading, I feel that's going to be there forever.
Yeah, facts.
That text gonna be there forever. That construct, like I don't care if it's on a digital aspect, if it's gonna be Kindle, whatever it may be, it's gonna be there.
How do you feel about getting into like the audio book?
That's exactly what I want to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this next book that I do, like when it come out, I want to keep it real because, like I said, I never shied away from telling people I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas, regardless if I live in Dallas, Texas. I never shied away. I always tell people, I'm from the home of Selena. I graduated from the same high school that even LaGuardia graduated from. I always tell people that. But the thing is, being where I grew up, it was Hispanics and blacks. So I always keep them true to my heart because that's like family to me too. So I always say that. So in retrospect, my next book, I want to be able to do a Spanish version as well as an English version.
Oh, really?
So I want to get back because that's in me.
In the audio, with the audio book.
I want it in context as far as in hard book, hard copy, and paperback, and I want it audiobook.
Both English and Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, I feel it's neat because, like I said, hey, at the end of the day, we all family, man. They are sisters and brothers. Hey, they go through the same thing we go through, regardless of, it's just like a different station with a different channel. A wave of thoughts might be one thing, but at the same time, we collected the same because, hey, that's where we at in Corpus Christi. That's all I knew.
For sure.
So I'm like, hey, I gotta show love.
Oh, really? Why must we struggle fitness? When did that start? How did that start?
Why Must We Struggle Fitness came about, number one, the concept first started with the song Why Must We Struggle.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
So,
already.
in the sense, I'm saying we don't gotta struggle, and that was an outlook to say, hey, it's a better way to do things. But then I had to take that same construct in my life because I let myself go with the weight, having fun. I got big. My heaviest, I was 260. I'm going up the stairs, breathing hard, having a hard time tying my shoes, and I'm like, fuck this, I gotta do something different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why must we struggle? You ain't gotta struggle. Do something about it.
Yeah.
So like I said, people, I'm an everyday individual. I work hard. I do everything. So I'm like, I want to use my testimony in the form of showing people that, hey, I'm just like you. I work. I do this, but I can attest to doing sacrifice to put my time into work in the gym. So can you. So I use it at first at the sense to show people, hey, you can do this too. We don't gotta struggle. We don't gotta struggle. And I will always say that. Why must you struggle fitness? Why must you struggle fitness? Because fitness is the base of it. But
so it just started off as like a saying?
Yes, just why must struggle fitness? Like it's old stuff on the internet. I say that. Why must struggle fitness? It's on that. Like, but it's just me. It's like in every message, because I do a lot of personal messages giving out to people, motivation. But that message is for me too.
Yeah.
I analyze and go back. Oh yeah, man, get your ass up. Like. So that's what it really came about.
Because the quotes that you're basically really giving to people are basically quotes that you're giving to yourself to hype yourself up.
Yeah, it's basically like
to inspire yourself.
It's like I'm standing in the mirror, and I'm analyzing myself, and I'm going hard. Like, man, today's gonna be this. Today, like one of my powerful quotes, I always say, people continue to walk in your greatness. And I'm a big lover of numbers in a sense, because I feel like numbers is another form of language. So I always incorporate that into my stuff. So I write, continue walking your greatness. Continue, the number 2, walking your greatness. And I say that because only you can walk in your greatness. Regardless of what's going on in the world, we're going at the moment of time, whatever, you're great in your own skin. You're great in your life. So only you can walk in your greatness. So I always tell people, continue to walk in your greatness. I always tell people that. So I live by that. So that entwines with me working out. And I tell myself, because sometimes I don't want to go in the gym too. I'll be like, get your fat ass up. Go do this. Like, I got to talk to myself and get motivated. Like I said, so I use that to motivate, to engineer to other people. Because like I said, man, we emulate what we see, what we hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me put this out in the universe, and hey, I don't care one person like it, 2 people. I'm like, I did my job, because at the end of the day, if they loving it, they reciprocating it, and it can be motivating. I'm like, I love it, so I keep going. I want to give a shout out to BG though. BG Green, he told me one time that made my eyes get teary-eyed. He told me I was his motivation to keep going. He had some medical issues or whatever, but he was like, he watching my videos, and he personally knowing me, had a relationship with my pops, knowing him, that motivated him to go, to keep going. Like, man, I didn't know that. Like, it was like, damn, I just did it because I want to motivate individuals to do this, but I just know it'll touch you like that, and it made me feel great about it. So I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, Why Must You Struggle Fitness, that's really what it started. And then it, in retrospect, it came like, I want to give a message out, because I'm still, like, I want to give a message, so I put it on T-shirts.
Exactly. That's what I was going to get to. Yeah, hell yeah.
And I always hit with a message. So it's like, you see the emblem, Why Must You Struggle Fitness, I got to hit you with a motivation quote. And I put my quote on my back and keep going. So I'm like, keep it in the head every day, because you could be great. I always want to be able to tell people, infuse, because this world is cold and cruel, but the thing it is, it's beautiful in the same sentence. So it's how you treat it. So I'm like, and how you perceive things, and reciprocate and keep going. It's a pattern.
Where do you think that mentality like comes from, like being like as a kid to an adult now, like having that like mentality?
My mentality has always been that way, because I always want to grind. So no disrespect to anyone, like as far as hustling, I never want to participate in criminal activity, because I watched it. My daddy used to hustle.
Yeah.
He had a job, but he hustled.
Yeah.
I seen that at the same time. It's like, man, it's a broke habit and a dead end, because as much as you spending, you losing, and then you trying to recoup, and then you fall into these webs that they allow for you, and you end up with nothing.
Yeah.
So I want to be different. So when people want to go jack people, or
gotta hit a link and stuff whatever, like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a job.
Already.
Shouts out to my auntie, my great aunt, my Aunt Mary in June. She gave me my first job. So I'm 12 years old.
Damn.
Bro, I'm cutting grass. Like she brought me to her crib. She said, I'm gonna show you how to cut grass. She showed me how to cut the front and the back. She taught me how to weeding, and she taught me how to do flower beds. Bro, I'm 12 years old. She paid me $30 to do that, and she greeted me. She treated me to Luby's. Bro, at 12 years old, that was the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Then she blessed me with the same lawnmower and let me go fly. So I'm hitting old people in projects doing a front and back. It's just little slabs. I'm charging $7. I'm getting it. I'm cutting grass. So I always want to grind and get stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Like it was never that I want to hand out. I always work hard. I always look at what's name, but I never let people out. I put people on game. I always been a person to put people on game. Never look for nothing in return. I just tell people that, hope the best. Even people, what I owe you. Man, all you owe me is to do the best you can in what you're doing and how you make it. And
where does like the underdog like mentality come from?
The underdog, because it started out when I was young. Like I said, in the 3rd grade, I got bullied. You grew up, I was little. Like when I was young, bro, I was no bigger than them commercials with them kids said, feed the children. I would eat, but I just wouldn't gain no weight.
Already.
So it was always, I was up against shit. People tease me. I got called CCT, Curtis Crooked T, had to defend myself. Getting chased home. So that one day I said, we got to do something about it. Then I picked up a fighting game. Then I got into martial arts. It really wasn't nothing. So it was like, the determination.
You've always just been the underdog as like a kid type shit.
And it's like my siblings
counted out type shit.
Yeah, but my siblings they within that same premise because shit, we like strays to a lot of different people. So hey, we stuck together and just kept going. So I always said no matter what I did, I was gonna do the best at it. I'm gonna put my best foot over and make it happen. So fuck it. Cause like I said, when I entered different talent shows at first, motherfuckers shaking. I ain't knocking it. Here I come. People looking at me. Then I got good. Start doing, martial arts. Got good. It's just the same time, it was an outlet for me. So I'm like, nobody gonna ever tell me what I can and can't do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I always said that I'm gonna keep going. Fuck it. So nothing. So yeah, I always proceed like I'm gonna be the best at anything I do, regardless. You ain't gotta like it, but I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah.
So it's like this. You might not like my flow, but you're gonna love my stage presence. You're gonna like the crowd I get. You're gonna love the interaction. You're gonna like the camaraderie that people actually love me for me because hey, I'm genuine. I'm not perfect, but I'm genuine. I come from the heart. I'm a Sagittarius, like I said. Shit, I'm passionate like a motherfucker. I wear my emotion on my sleeve, but I'm going hard. But and the same sentiment as I can fuck with you, you can be dead to me in 2 seconds.
Oh, really? Hell yeah.
So I'm like when I used to listen to DMX, I loved it because DMX he showcased that. But the thing that really made me really gel with DMX, we share the same birthday, December 18th. Really? And then what's funny is that Stone Cold was my favorite wrestler, same birthday.
Oh, really?
But I was liking these people way before I knew we was what's name. But in high school, I had to do a book report about my birthday and pick up celebrities, and that's when I started finding out. I was like, man, that's some talented individuals that go through the same sentiment that you went through.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a second real quick, y'all. Give us a second one quick, y'all. If y'all got any questions in the comments, ask them real quick. When I get right back, I'm going to answer them for y'all real quick.
Yeah, please do, man. It's a blessing, man. I love this.
Yeah, let everybody know where they can follow you at all your fitness acts and all that.
Yeah, man. You can follow me on YMOC Struggle Fitness on IG. You can subscribe to my page on YouTube under the same title, YMOC Struggle Fitness. On the YouTube page, you'll get you can see music of mine, and you can also see my fitness. So, like I said, I'm just an everyday person, just trying to live and maintain and make sure life in itself, be what it set out to be.
Hell yeah. So, do you have any music or any new music stuff coming up? Are you thinking about getting the itch again? Or are you getting the itch again?
I've been thinking about getting the itch because. Like I said, that flow mat of writing books and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I got that one missing piece. So I got, like I said, second chapter, True Lies in Scripture. I need that book of tones.
Oh, really?
And that concept of book of tones, I've been having that concept way before Book of Hove and all that. I've been saying that. It just never construct because I gotta hear the right beats. But like I said, everything that I go through is within life. So now I'm mature. I'm very mature, intellectual as far as my words. I got 2 adult children now.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, yes, I gotta grasp that, and I wanna do another project, whether it's an EP or LP or whatever it may be. But that's on my bucket list to drop another project. Yeah.
Do you have a time frame maybe that you're thinking of what you maybe want to get it done within?
Nah, I don't really have a time frame. That's just something I do want to accomplish.
Oh, really?
Like I said, to me, daily, I do freestyle. I listen to instrumentals daily, so my mind is constantly going. I take notes. But as far as working with people, I haven't worked with no producers. I haven't did nothing. I haven't even gotten no studios. But, yeah, I do got the itch.
Oh, really?
I would love to collab with people, man. I do want to give a big shout out to Freakman. He always held me down. Freak, me and Freak go way back.
He tuned in right now.
What up, Freak?
He said, good to see you on here.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about y'all's relationship. Do you remember how y'all met and everything?
Yeah. I can't really remember how we met, but we from the same walks of life, same
really?
Neighborhood.
Oh,
Freak
really?
always showed me love. You know what I'm saying? Got a little inside joke right now. Freak showed me love when he was a big freak. And he was a small freak, like Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? And Freak, he can rap his ass off. Salute to him, man. I'll be watching that, you know what I'm saying? Keep me on. But he always told me, though, because, I had a conversation with him. I told him, man, I felt unappreciated. I don't think people actually be listening to my lyrics. I said, because I really be speaking, I be speaking shit. He's like, I do. I said, man, I appreciate it. But yeah, he always showed me love. Another person that showed me love, Rob Zilla.
Oh, really?
Rob Zilla, I fuck with Rob Zilla. When I came down to Corpus a few years back and did for my brother Shaw One, I did a concert with him, and Rob Zilla came and told me like, man, I love your music, man. I'll pay you. I was like, wow, like that's what's up. But I wasn't ready at that time. He sent me a beat with, but I wasn't ready at that time. I was going through a transition, relationship, then dipping over here, dipping over. So I wasn't ready, but I appreciate that love because that still show that people really, they really fuck with me. Because sometimes I be thinking people don't really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Cause like I tell people, yeah, they be in my face or whatever. It's cool, whatever. And I don't knock nothing, but ain't nobody hit me up for no features, no nothing. I'm like, damn, I just gotta show them that I still got it.
Yeah.
Like I don't hold no grudge to nobody. I don't do none of that. Like I just look at it like, oh, okay, shit. Like that old saying, I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, facts. Hell yeah. So what's coming up next for Curtis Tones, Sir Tones as a whole?
Shit, keep living, man. Like, I'm enjoying life in the sense I get to travel, get to see stuff. I do want to do music. Shit, I got ideas. I want to do some movies. I want to do a lot of things, bro. Like, I don't feel like I completed everything yet.
Really?
I gotta, number one, get the money together, and then vibe with some like-minded people.
You have any movie scripts, anything like that written?
Nah, I just have ideas.
Oh, really?
Like I would just love to get with people and be like, hey, let's make some shit happen.
Oh, really?
Like I said, like Corpus Christi, man, I'm forever gonna rep that. So I would love to do some shit with people in Corpus because that's where it's at. Like I don't care where the fuck I live at, what planet I'm on, I'm still gonna rep Corpus Christi.
Oh, really?
They know it. Like I used to be at work, boy. I can't say a whole lot of stuff in Spanish, but I can say some damn Selena shit. They be like, you know Spanish? I know Selena. So I always keep that true to the Corpus Christi. I'm always gonna say that. So yeah, I just, like I said, I do want to do other things because my story ain't completed yet. Like I'm matured, and you getting a very mature individual as far as being young, because you young, you trying to find your way, say different things. So when you young, you feel you got something to prove, so you got a chip on your shoulder. So it's me against the world type of, say at one time, shit, my alias should be fuck the world. But I had to, it's more light to that. So I don't think like that. But yeah, I just really want to be able to pay contributions, different things, and expound on different things. Like I just want to do things. Like whether somebody asks me, my input on how to write this, how to do that, or whatever. Like I just want to learn shit as much as I can. I just want to give back. But yeah. Shouts out to Michael White. Fucking right. Monster Grande. I fuck with Michael White. He did his own way. Like Michael White, I've been knowing Michael White for a minute. Like, man, I see you doing your thing, bro. Hey, like I said, shit, I always tell you, keep doing your thing, kinfolk. Shit. But yeah, it's a lot of people, man, that really show me love, man. Like, and I truly appreciate it. Like I tell you, I'm a loner in a sense, but at the same time, I got a heart. So shit, have a conversation with me, shit. We good.
Who are some of like the Corpus OGs that you would say maybe like paved the way for like you and like y'all when y'all were rapping?
So me, far as me, gotta say my kinfolk, Fat Man and Daddy Cree, because I remember I used to listen to their shit, and that shit used to get me crunk. I'm like, I know I can do this shit. So yeah,
God damn,
yeah, that like, man, that I used to hear that shit. I'm like, man, I can do that shit. People personally,
yeah.
I could do this shit.
God damn, I need to hear that shit, man. I always hear people talk about it, but I never heard it myself.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Shout out to Fat Man, because every fucking thing I put out, my kinfolk always supported it. I'm like, man, I mean, one time he saw me Buccaneer Parade. Kinfolk, you drop something new?
Oh shit!
Bam, bought it on spot. I remember I dropped $2 in scripture. He told me to pull up on him. Bought it right there. So it was like, it's just them certain little things, like I tell you, them smaller things. It's not a lot, just the smaller things that make you be like, man, you know what? That's what's up. I ain't gotta talk to people all the time. It's just actions. I'm big on actions. It really don't have nothing to do with no words. It's just actions. If your actions can follow up with your words, then I fuck with you. But at the same time, hey, just we all can learn from each other. Let's do a little better than yesterday and keep it going. But yeah, like I said, I just want to leave my legacy because that's what it's about, leaving legacy. Name, likeness, in the sense, I want to leave it, share with the world. Because who knows what the hell we're going to be 30 years from now, 40. But they can look back like, man, this person did this person did this. I can learn from this. Just give back. See, that's my contribution before I walk about this motherfucker.
Hell yeah. How was it making the transition from Corpus to Dallas?
Well, the first time I moved to Dallas, 2007 to 2010, like I said, after my father passed away, so I needed to change the scenery to get my mind right. It was cool. You know, I was new to it. But at the same time, I got homesick, so I moved back. Was here for a little bit, but then reality struck in. I'm like, man, I got these young kids coming. My oldest son about to be in middle school, and I just, you know, basically was having a conversation with myself and be like, can he thrive in middle school? Yeah, but high school, I seen too many people leave off the school, come back and get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not gonna be my kids. Like, it's not gonna be my sons. Like, I gotta provide something better. So I went back to Dallas, and shit, it's been excellent, man. My children got into martial arts. They violinists, you know, very intelligent. It's like, hey, that transition was beautiful. Like, just to be able to see people, you know, your children that emulate you, that's doing something and have a better opportunity than what you did, yeah, that shit wonderful. Because my oldest son, he was the president of the chess club. He took a business and accounting. He was already doing high school. I mean, in high school, he was doing college, getting college credits.
Yeah, already.
And currently, he in the United States Air Force. My youngest son, he been about his money. I'll tell you a story about my youngest son, what he used to do with his brother. They used to play, they share time on video games. My youngest son would come up to his brother and somehow we got to sign a contract. He made his brother sign his name on agreeing to the time he was playing everything. So he been about his business. Like he big on that too. He had a conversation with me talking about the RIA and retirement and saving. I'm like, damn, he work on his credit. I'm like, bro, that's beautiful to me. Like, that transition has been beautiful because I've been able to take young, you know what I'm saying, young kids and they transition to young men and they thriving. My youngest son is an electrician.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, that transition has been beautiful.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's been very beautiful. A lot of time, you know what I'm saying, a lot of time to myself, you know, to get the, you know, to analyze what's going on. Like I said, I don't hold no grudge with people, but I really got to see who was really for me and who wasn't really with, you know what I'm saying? It was just a sideshow or whatever.
Yeah.
But it humbled me. It allowed me to grow. So I went through a transition that I quit smoking, I quit drinking, and I just started looking at shit. You know, I was in search of clarity, and it allowed me to grow mentally. Like I said, I'm human. I still deal with my, you know, different things, but I know how to separate myself and distance myself from people. Rather be rah-rah in your face. Because I used to, no talking, action.
Really.
I'll be ready. But, you know, these days, motherfuckers shoot. So, you know, hey, I'm like, you know.
Hell yeah.
I do my thing, but take a step back. I'm enjoying life, living. And, you know, that's my whole message with the Why Must We Struggle Fitness. I just want everybody just to live life, man. Live life.
Hell yeah.
You know, invest time in yourself to be a better version of self and keep going. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just giving you me. It's my testimony. You get to see me. You hear me. You see me. Hey, you like, man, I can do that. That dude do that. I can do that. That's all I want. I just want people, hey, I can do that. And you pass it on. Because like I said, we trendsetters. And along the way, hey, people can learn from us, man. And they can learn from you what to do and not to do. You know what I'm saying? Because life is full of lessons and it's challenges. So it's like, hey, you can overcome whatever it is you put your mind to. It is what it is.
Hell yeah. Already. I'm ask you something that's your opinion only. For y'all that's tuned in, for y'all that go back and watches this is his opinion only. Don't be trying to bash him. Don't be trying to bash us or none of that type of shit, because this is strictly this man's opinion. If he doesn't pick your favorite, whatever, then just leave it at that, because these are his, you know what I'm saying, favorite, or, you know what I'm saying, Mount Rushmore, top, whatever you want to call it. Who are your top 5 Corpus rappers of all time?
Damn. Damn. Shit,
Riding High Podcast, man. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. All that good
Ooh,
shit.
shit, that's kind of a hard thing to do. Let me see.
I put him on the spot.
Yeah, because it's like, I can say in a sense.
Freak said he's about to take it back. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see, Freak. He's struggling.
No, I'm just saying.
Why must we struggle?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Why must we struggle?
Of people that done, you know, what I'm saying that done things that influence me as far as different things.
These are yours.
Yeah.
This ain't going by record sales or
no,
who sold the most.
I never. Nah.
This is strictly Sir Tones.
I never.
Top 5 all-time Corpus rappers.
Yeah, I never. What's the name? So,
and you could put a group in those top 5 also. You don't have like if it's what I'm saying, you don't have to separate. Oh, just pick one from the group. You could put like a group if this is a group that you think is one of the top 5.
Okay, number 1.
It ain't got to be in a certain order either.
Okay,
you could just do your top 5. It ain't got to be in no order.
Well, first and foremost, I gotta say,
if you want to do it in no order, that's more. I'm more than fine with that. But just for a disclaimer, we'll just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, Shot 1. So what I got 5? Right, you said?
Yeah, 5. Number 1, you said Shot 1 in
Yeah.
no order. And his first
I'm just saying.
His first one was Shot 1.
I'm gonna say Fat Man the Boss.
Number 2, Fat Man the Boss.
Young Trub.
Already.
Willie Nichols. And I'm gonna say somebody I really fuck with him too. I like it because he's different. He's unique as fuck to me. Ice. I fucking love Ice.
Already.
Yeah, because Ice
yeah.
to be able to do to impact 2 different worlds, English and Spanish, and you keep it true in the essence of you, and you doing. I love that shit. So yeah.
Staying relevant in the times.
Yeah.
Even though he's damn near like a Corpus OG pioneer type shit.
I actually seen Ice tonight he was at the fight.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Nah, but I would say those are my 5.
Oh, really?
Even though it's more people than that, but I'm like, I just say that's my 5.
5 rappers from Texas that you've never worked with that you would love to work with.
Man.
Not just Corpus in Texas. Like Houston, Dallas, Corpus, wherever.
I would
Antonio, Austin, anywhere from Texas that you would love to work with. 5. Give me 5.
I would like to work with my homegirl, I Am Lopez. She killing that shit right now. She out of Houston, out of Northside of Houston. I Am Lopez. She go hard.
Got to look her up.
Yeah, man, she go hard. She can talk that shit and she'll flip that shit from English to Spanish in it and on that same rhythm.
Damn.
She go hard.
Sound like a female version of Ice.
But she go hard.
Already.
Like I'm like she go hard. Audi 300.
Already.
Shit.
Three more. It could be
Cal Wayne.
already. That's a nice pick right there. That's a real nice pick right there. Cause he be on that with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's man, that would be a real nice collab right there.
Who else? Don Key.
Already. Lil Kiki.
The 5th person. Ew.
Dead or alive, it don't matter.
Big Pokey.
That's what's up.
And I'm like, yeah, Big Pokey. Yeah. Shouts out to Sin Loke, too. Sin always be showing me love, too. Always.
Already. What's up, Sin Low?
He always show me
What's
love.
up to the whole OTK camp?
Yeah, he always show me love.
Hell yeah. What's up, JR? I see you tuned in, Freak Man. Everybody that's tuned in. Appreciate all y'all, man. Got Sir Tones in the building, man. All the way down here from Dallas, Texas, man. Back home in the 361 shit. Hey, man, we about to get up out of here. Let everybody know one more time where they can follow you at, man. Drop all your socials.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Wamacy Struggle Fitness, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube under Wamacy Struggle Fitness as well.
Where can they find like any of you like your old music and stuff? The music that you put
On
out?
all streaming platforms under Sir Tones.
Really?
Spotify, the Apple Music, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera.
Already, man. Hey, man, it's your boy DJ Lil King, Riding High Podcast, Riding High with DJ Lil King. Appreciate my guests for coming through today, man. Late night, Saturday night, Riding High, know what I'm saying? Sir Tones, all the way from Dallas back home to Corpus, know what I'm saying? Came to put it down with DJ Lil King, get it in on some late night stuff, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody who goes back and watches this. You make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff. Check out his music. Y'all make sure you go check out his books on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever books are sold, all that good stuff, man. It's your boy DJ Lil King, Sir Tones, Riding High Podcast, Riding High with DJ Lil King. We out this thing, man. Hey.
Yes, sir.